Today, on this date, I was assaulted by two homeless at the Dallas Public Library, a building right there on the side. It started out by one of them threatened to beat me up, and I called security guards, and while they were trying to escort him away, he tossed coffee at me. Now you might ask why he has coffee on him if it's a public library. Well, they offer coffee, cookies, and whatever to that kind of people for some reason or another. To socialize, those people are not fit to socialize with anyone. As you can see, my shirt, my arms, my face, which I haven't even bothered to show. That was not the end of it. When they escorted it to one side and escorted me to this side of the building so I can leave, I was already walking away. I contacted Dallas police so I could press charges against them, but I will have to meet them somewhere else about it, and hoping that they will go back to the library in hopes that they still had those two homeless convicts, drug users, apprehended until the police came. Unfortunately, that was not the case, and just when I was going to go up to this street over here, they were already waiting for me. Those two who threatened me inside the building were already waiting for me and ambushed me. One in front of me, the other one behind me, trying to prevent me from running. And as you can see, even if I could run, I wouldn't be able to make it because I can barely walk. One of them, the one who threw the coffee at me, took out a knife and was threatening me right in front of that library, while the other one was trying to keep me at bay, and I was just keeping them, trying to make the best of keeping them away from me. One behind me, one in front of me, because the one in front of me was so psychotic that he probably was going to go ahead and cut me even if I sprayed him with that. There was not a single security guard around. Probably they were just trying to make sure that no one was inside during that time. I was screaming for help. A person stopped his truck and stood between me and them, daring them to harm me, and I appreciate him for that. And yeah, that's the kind of person that goes over there, right there. Anyway, I just came back inside the building after they were keep away from me, and I told the security guard inside I wasn't going to leave until the Dallas police were present, so I could just definitely make a report, press charges, and hoping those two psychopaths from the streets, homeless, have no business being anywhere near anyone else, that they never ever show up. I talked to the manager on this floor. I talked to everyone in here. They state that they're going to ban those people because the one who threatened to kill me already has been kicked just yesterday for trying to start a fight too. I'm hoping that they have kicked him sooner so they won't threaten to kill me today or anyone, because there's families that also visit that library. What could happen if a family person and the children were the ones that they have problems with? I hope the Dallas Public Library and the city of Dallas puts this into consideration about this kind of people, this kind of horrible people that are not supposed to be in the streets, period, and that clean up downtown. As it is, I thank the security guards at the Dallas Public Library for doing their best in trying to keep those hideous homeless murderers outside. And I can tell you this much: if I visit this place again, I'm not going to even bother staying for long inside, and hope that hopefully I don't see those two again or anyone like them again. I'm just a Mexican person trying to live in this city. We don't need that kind of people around. And there were black people. I'm just stating because they kept saying that racist slurs like me, saying that I was a white boy and whatever. I'm Mexican. But how deranged can you be to try to kill someone just because you don't want to get your way in a public library? That's not right. And I do hope that something gets done soon, and that they get rid of that coffee thing too. That doesn't help anybody.